Hey everybody, and welcome to the next map that I'm going to play, which is Dantooine Swamp. It's been actually a while since we've done a Dantooine map, but in general I do actually like the Dantooine aesthetics, the bright yellow colors, and if you've seen my channel for a longer time, you know I'm not a fan at all of swamp areas, so I'm very curious how an aesthetic I do like will be mixed with an aesthetic I don't like, and how that will be as a result. First of all, very interesting distinction here with what I was talking about with a yellow backdrop. And obviously you would have a lot of green since it's swamp, but I think it's trying to go maybe for a lighting. Like, it's almost as if the troopers are green because of the lighting, yet it's not. It's a very strong contrast with the rest of the world. Like, this is what I'm talking about. So, for example, here it really fits in, but in other parts it doesn't really. Same thing goes for the droids. Yeah, not necessarily a fan of the new skins where it's just a color change. I think it's quite daring and original, though, to combine things like this. There's, of course, also a lot of assets used from Yavin 4. These bridges are cool, though. They work well. Oh my god. That did not last very long with Anakin. Oh no, see, it is the lighting. Look, these are regular looking clones, and then you actually get up here, and they're all lit up like this. This is really strange. So yeah, aesthetically, not. I wish it was a little bit more coherent. Let's take a look, though, at the actual map. So the map itself is huge. Offers combined arms assault gameplay. There's an area here where there's no command post, yet there's some stuff here. It just feels it feels a bit unpolished in this sense, where there's like water, there's nothing underneath. This is again one of those maps that feels like an early like a beginner map maker kind of stage, where you have various assets and you place them down on the map and you're like, ooh, look at this. How does this all work together?
Lost control of a command post.
There's quite a lot of empty space in between some of the command posts, to the point where it might not be that interesting. Doesn't feel too distinct.
This is Skywalker. Let's get on with it.
This is cool, though. Got some vehicles here.
The enemy has taken a command post.
Ugh, even Anakin. I actually did not notice that the first time. But even he looks all green. Yeah, personally, I would not necessarily recommend this. I think there are better Dantooine maps out there. I think the scale is very interesting, though, and this could definitely use a facelift. I think if the creator would go back and would tweak some stuff, it would be a very enjoyable map. Because look at this, there's actually some aesthetics that are used, or some objects that would work really well. We actually have some Kashyyyk here. Actually, is that Kashyyyk? It might actually be Ewok. No, it's Ewok. Look, this is cool, though. You go up here, you have a little tunnel area. Oh, look at this, though. Ugh, such wasted potential, though, that it's used like this. Look, this is cool. There is potential here. There is an idea here. But unfortunately, the execution is it's not the best. whenever you review or look at a map, you also kind of try and see what the idea is, right? What is the central idea here? Like, what does the battle revolve around? It would seem with so much empty space from both sides that the main battle would revolve around the bridges. Now, they actually took both bridges, so it's actually going to be quite difficult for us to take that back. Where's that walker? There it is. Oh, that's one hell of an explosion.
Command post is under Republic control. The command post has been lost, but not the battle. The command post is now under hostile control. The Republic can't spare any more reinforcements.
I love this, though. I love this walker and how destructive it is. I'm just kicking that thing like, get out of my way, chibi. I like some of these guns too. The units are cool. This like rapid shotgun is pretty dope.
Another command post for the Republic.
Yeah, the weapons are cool. Again, has potential. It's just the aesthetics, not coherent.
Captain Skywalker, reporting for duty.
Needs polish. That's what it needs. It's gonna sound weird, but like even changing how green all the units look would actually really help.
Hostiles have gained a command post. Our
That's of course also a taste thing, but I don't think there will be a lot of people who love the
another command post for the
thing where all the units are green. It might work better at a Felucia map. But for example, you can see how big the contrast is with the backdrop and the floor. Look at this though, the crazy weapons, really interesting units. Oh my god, you die very quickly too. But it is indeed the case that I think that the main battle definitely revolves around these two bridges. That's where the bulk would play.
post under attack.
Could also have a command post on that bridge over there, but then I think it won't be very playable with AI. I think the AI will have a lot of trouble getting up there. See, that's the problem too with the green lighting, is that you have very interesting color combinations with the clones, making them look very, very pretty. But then once you spawn in, you're just, you know, the one color green, and it loses any sense of like uniqueness. Lot of vehicles though. That is a good thing. I mean, it is very open, so it does adhere to that. The empty space can definitely be filled up with a lot of units. Weirdly enough, though, doesn't seem like the AI properly utilizes them, all the vehicles, because a lot of them are still like stuck at the at home base. Can we Anakin again? Yeah, look at this. They're not using it, and if they're using it, they're just wobbling around the base here. It's really strange.
Someone take out that buzzer. Our second wave of troops is being depleted.
Again, this works well too.
We've got AATs coming.
There are things that work well on this map, and then there are things that don't work well. It's a rough diamond. Very rough. Do I recommend it? Meh, I said no, but
Wave of troops is being depleted.
you can give it a chance. Maybe for the units. Just see how crazy it is.
We've got droids.
I don't think anybody can deny that there are a lot better Dantooine maps. It also really doesn't adhere. Like, I don't have the feeling I'm fighting on Dantooine.
The Republic can't spare any more reinforcements.
Let's actually have this be my last spawn. Because the amount of reinforcements is quite high. And I do kind of get the picture where it's all this battle here with the two bridges. We can actually see if after this round I actually unlock another interesting unit. We can play as that one. And that, look at that. This thing's powerful though. Such a shame that the AI does not use it properly. This might actually be one of those maps that is not fun in single player. Or not as fun, but a lot more in multiplayer. And I know that that's kind of like a loaded sentence because you could say, well, every map is better in multiplayer. But again, some maps are really well playable in multiplayer to where they, or a single player where they are challenging, they're fun to play, action-packed. Okay, let's see. Look at that. I want to give this guy a try. I saw his weapon not too long ago. Oh, yeah. Also, there's a lot of ruins here, but they don't really get used a lot. It would, for example, be cool to have some command posts in the pyramid or amongst the ruins. And instead, it's really just, again, only the bridges. I would like a target that's not a droideka. Oh my god. Oh, I survived that, and then I died. They're a little bit more tanky. Alright guys, I'm actually going to leave it at that. So if you want to check this out for yourself though, you want to see a little bit more of the crazy weapons and units, then go ahead, you can find the link in the description down below. Don't forget to let me know any recommendations or requests of maps or mods you want to see on the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.